Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I made a video, and man, I have really been hammering this MK11. Still trying to figure out some of the mechanics, but definitely a fan of the game. I've always been a fan of NetherRealm games, even way back from MK versus DC Universe. But I digress. We know we got some DLC coming. E3 is next week. I'm gonna talk about it all. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so far for DLC characters, we've seen Shang Tsung. They also, in a part of his reveal trailer, they released the names of Nightwolf, Sindel, Spawn, and two other guest characters who we can only speculate about here in the MK community, right? So let's talk about Shang Tsung. I really was impressed with the fact that they incorporated some of the ninjas that weren't in game, but they utilized their moves or special abilities like Rain, Reptile, Ermac, Nu's in the game, but the fact that they were able just to incorporate some of the moves in Shang Tsung is just pretty phenomenal, I think. I think it was a good use of, you know, characters that weren't in the game. Shang Tsung, his moveset is classic. We've seen that, and I really think that it really keeps that nostalgia there, but at the same time they use some new Shang Tsung. We really see his sorcery into play, and I think it's pretty phenomenal that they gave him more crushing blows than the average person, except the crushing blows aren't as damaging as if that said character would use it. It only happens, he can get access to more crushing blows after, you know, he becomes the other person. I guess a soul steal or whatever. So it's still classic Shang Tsung. We just never like we seen him before, but it still pays pretty homage to all the other iterations of Shang Tsung in the past, in past games. I really like the fact that we kind of knew that they were going to use Kara Hiroyuki Tagawa, you know, the Shang Tsung that was in the 1995 movie. I really like that they used him. I think we kind of knew they were going to use him because we saw him in the crib. His voice is readily identifiable, but I am pretty stoked that they used him. In regards to the DLC, we'll talk about, you know, some that we know coming, but let's talk about some of the ones that we can only speculate about. So for this particular combat pack, there's only supposed to be two guest characters. I imagine if they were Mortal Kombat characters, they would have said so. So these are probably true, indeed, guest characters. A lot of people believe that it's going to be Ash and his likeness, kind of like Kira Hiroyuki Tagawa. They'll borrow his likeness from Bruce Campbell. Ash, or my favorite character, Autolycus, from Xena. But that's neither here nor there. But so, you know, there's a new show, a remake, Ash vs. Evil Dead. So it makes sense that it'll be Ash. People say that they heard Chainsaw in the reveal trailer for Shang Tsung. They also say that they heard kind of some sort of iteration of the original Terminator or theme song. And I listened to it. I listened to the original Terminator theme song, and I listened to, you know, it kind of sounded like a remix version of it. So it could very well be Terminator as well, as for the two guest characters in this combat pack. Now, here's the thing. Will there be more combat packs? I hope so. You know, with Mortal Kombat, sky's the limit. I know it all boils down to contracts and who's available and who Warner Brothers can adapt into their video games and all of that legal. But right now, the community is really speculating hard with I've seen a possible symbiotic relationship, kind of like Ferrator, but with Michael Myers and Chucky. Chucky has a movie coming out. So I can see that. Michael Myers just had a movie that just came out last Halloween. So I see those possibilities. Nothing is out of the realm of possible. And I've also heard people speculate about the Joker. The Joker has a movie coming out. So I see that too. So I'll never say it's, you know, that's not likely to happen. Why would they put up there? Am I looking forward to seeing those as the special guest characters in this particular combat pack? Maybe Michael Myers and Chucky. I can see that. That's shit, Chucky killed Britney Spears. Let's never forget that. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah. But honestly, guys, who I'm most excited for, I have always been a Sindel fan. When I was little, I was not really good at MK3. It was the one where they had all the running, but Sindel was a new character, and I always wish I knew how to play with her. But bringing MK9 and Deception and Armageddon, where we readily saw her available, and I became a Sindel master. I was pretty broken-hearted when they didn't put her in MKX, but you got to fight against her. You know, similarly, they put Tanya as a DLC character, and you fought against her in this storyline. So to me, it was just like, why do y'all do me like that? But it's whatever. I'm really excited to see Sindel. I can't wait to play with her. Hopefully she has some of her old attacks. Hopefully she has the, you know, the low fireballs and the diagonal air fireballs. Hopefully they'll get her fly right. I've always suspected that if Sindel was ever back in a Mortal Kombat game, she probably has the flight ability similar to Hawkgirl in the first Injustice. Well, you know, where her special abilities was she could fly. Also Swamp Thing, that was one of his variations in Injustice 2. So I can see that mechanic working with Sindel, because in MK9, her flight ability really was a hit or miss. You really had to, especially online. So hopefully they get that. The mechanic is right now. They have the ability to do it. So if they incorporate that with Sindel, I'll be ecstatic. I know her scream's coming back. I know she's gonna be swinging her hair back and forth. That's gonna be amazing. So yeah, I can't wait to see if they pull out all the stops. Another one I am really excited for is Spawn. You know, we need Mr. Simmons. Like, you know, it'd be awesome. They said that the voice actor for Spawn is going to be Keith Davis, and that is the original voice actor from the old Spawn animated series from HBO. Now, mind you, we love the voice of Keith Davis. Like, he has a very iconic voice, you know, it's so raspy, you know, like, he's perfect for it. And you know, he's reprising his role. However, I would not be mad if they use Michael Jai White. Let's never forget, Michael Jai White was the first Spawn. So I would be ecstatic either way. You know, the last time anybody's ever really been able to play with Spawn is Soul Calibur 2 on the Xbox, the original Xbox version. So I'm ecstatic. I know he's gonna pull out the guns. I know he's gonna have the chains. I know he's gonna have the axe. He's probably gonna have a teleport. His cape is gonna be a bitch. Sometimes, you know, I get so excited for some of these characters, but then it's bittersweet because I realize that people are gonna spam the fuck out of these characters. Like, I can only imagine. They probably even give Spawn a teleport, but I digress. The other question is, will there be more combat packs? I know that Injustice gave us a lot of DLC. MKX gave us a few combat packs. So we really got to see, you know, how this whole thing shakes down. I'm really excited for it to see. Hopefully we get more combat packs. And maybe we'll find out something at the upcoming E3. I don't know. And, but, you know, guys, let me know in the comments, who are you guys excited for? I am really excited for, like I said, Sindel and Spawn. Who the guest characters are, we can only speculate. I've seen some clues, I've seen some hints, but nothing has been confirmed nor debunked. So that's still there. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below who you're the most excited for. Please make sure, if you like this video, to like it, thumbs it up, and subscribe if you haven't already. So please subscribe to the Landyverse, because I'm gonna take you on a voyage. And guys, thanks again, and until next time.